Good evening and welcome to Bondurant for the first wrestling match of the year. Tonight here in the gym we'll have first duel will be the visiting Fort Dodge Dodgers and then versus your Bondurant for our Bluejays. And second we'll have the North Polk Comets versus the Bondurant for our Bluejays. No Fort Dodge North Polk duel tonight for reasons that are not being shared with me, which is fine. Patrick Meyer here on the call with Chad Sparks. How you doing, Chad?
Oh, doing really good. Excited to be here tonight with you, Patrick, and thanks for inviting me. This is exciting.
Should be a good time. Oh, gosh, and then we get this visitor, Shane Lilligard, up here.
We got hecklers.
So tonight's duel is going to start at 1:32 for the Bondurant for our Fort Dodge duel. Fort Dodge coming in ranked number 7, although lineup a little bit shifted based off of one of their key contributors, Drayshawn Ross. I laugh a little bit because he's a 2-time state champ. He's a key contributor, to say the least. He's out tonight. So they do still have another state champ on the board at 144 pounds at Coy Davidson, along with a scattering of other ranked wrestlers. And the Bluejays as well have some ranked wrestlers along the way, so we'll talk more about them as the matches go. But we will be starting at 132 pounds as we go through the starting lineups. For the Dodgers, we're expecting Bo Marsh, a sophomore. And for the Bluejays, Jaron Gilgy, who's a junior, who most of the time last year was JV, had a close wrestle off to earn the varsity spot this year. So we'll see what Gilgy has to give us this time.
I tell you what, Fort Dodge always brings a good team. You know, they're well coached. You see them constantly at the state tournament. Very good team. I don't think we'll see anything different. We'll see a good team.
No, they definitely have a history of having some really high-end elite wrestlers, and we'll see at least some of that tonight. A little fun that goes along with Blue Jays versus the Dodgers is 4 of our wrestlers for the Blue Jays, two sets of brothers, are both kids of former Dodger wrestlers in the 2 Feller boys and the 2 Ryle boys, and so a little family chemistry there, along with a cousin of the 2 Ryles, Trace Ryle, wrestling for the Dodgers. So it's kind of a family affair, I guess.
Well, then you got a Pfizer back into it. Too bad we didn't have all 3 of them wrestling at the same time. That would have been fun.
Yeah. Hard to get 3 Pfizers into one lineup, but. The 2 older boys.
Brian, you need to do better.
The 2 older boys have wrestling up in Loris tonight, so against Augsburg.
Good luck
if you're
to them.
Paying attention to that. Should be getting started here shortly with the
national anthem.
Got a couple new additions to our hosting of home duels is the track wrestling TV monitors, which I'm sure most people familiar with wrestling have seen those. So we got the little trifold TVs, and
doing the flip. We got Green gets the first call.
We'll see. Somebody just messaged saying they couldn't hear us. But could be somebody just doesn't know how to work their stuff either.
That's my brother.
Oh.
My brother, he wrestled at North Polk as well. So he's in Florida trying to watch his team. Oh, now he can hear us. Yeah, we're good. Thanks, Corey.
It's those people in Florida. They don't know how to work their technology.
Yeah, I know, right.
Do appreciate you tuning in from Florida. Sorry that you have to listen to your brother.
I can't believe I'm not in Florida. I'm usually out of town for these types of things.
All right, we'll step aside for the playing of the national anthem. We'll be back for the lineup. starting out at 132 pounds. First match of the season for everybody really here tonight.
Yeah, we'll see how good a wrestling shape we're in, getting out of football. And, I know a lot of these kids been working in the off season.
For the Blue Jays, Jaron Gilgee. For the Dodgers, Bo Marsh. Both primarily JV wrestlers last year, so getting a little bit of first action on varsity here.
And Jaron's looks pretty good right there. He's got some good form. He's been wrestling a little bit.
As you're watching, what might be an easier distinguisher as you get used to what uniforms are what is the Bondurant for our wrestler. Gilgee has white headgear. That might stick out a little bit more even than some of the singlet work.
Oh, nice takedown.
There it is, 3-point takedown. That is a adjustment this year with the 3-point takedowns, and we got some near fall adjustments.
Got a reversal.
Yep.
Two.
Bo Marsh reverses that, so Blue Jays are ahead 3-2 right here.
Good hand control, not needing to stand up. Good switch.
Escape point makes it 4-2.
Good shot, good deep in that single leg.
No time.
Now hand down, lift. Nice drop, nice dump.
Another 3 points. Yeah, that was a real quick shot, nice and effective. Yeah. Took his time settling in.
Yeah, nice setup too. He worked that angle, got that corner, got in deep on that single.
He's got that ankle locked up, which makes it tough to escape from, but whether he can get him turned with it is another story.
Right.
It loses a little bit of leverage.
Getting a little high there. No.
7 seconds right here. You got to make sure you don't let him up in any way.
Yeah. Good job.
Gonna finish this first period with Gilgee on top 7-2. Dodgers have first choice here. He's going to defer. And Gilgee was thinking neutral. Coach told him, go ahead and take your point from down. And
coach rules.
I appreciate that, though. The wrestler has an idea what he wants to do, at least, instead of just...
There you go. Nice. Good hand control. A lot of kids forget about that before they try to stand up. They don't get that hand control. Oh, another nice shot. Quick. Nice. Keep them in. There you go. Drop down.
3.
There you go. 3.
Nice. Yeah, that was a super effective, very quick shot.
Boy, he's got her down. The technique is really good. Let's see if we can break him down.
The wrestle-off had a little less action between him and Piggott, but he's really opening up his offense here a little bit.
When you see these kids every day in practice and you do a wrestle-off, it's, you get to know each other way too much.
Good return there.
You need to control the hips a little bit, being young.
He does seem to cater towards trying to hook that ankle.
Yes, he does.
If you're not much for watching wrestling, that's a 1-point escape, making it 11-3. A regular decision is winning by less than 8 points. That'll get you 3 team points. So then you'll see working to try to get to more than 8 points or more, because if you win by 8-14, that's worth 14 points. If at any point you're leading by 15, that's a technical foul, and that'll end it. Nice takedown there from Marsh. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he kind of snapped him right down to that leg. He got him in there in his position. Potentially dangerous.
We got 1 escape, 1 to 3 takedown. I'm not sure how we got to 12. I thought it was 11, but.
Get that hand control. There you go. Do it again. There you go. Good. Man, he's got that down.
He's doing a good job getting himself ready on the whistle.
Yep. He's standing a little too. There he goes. Yeah.
Short time, under 10 seconds. He needs to hold
Don't
on to
give
that
up,
leg
don't
tight.
give it up.
Keep spinning with it. Keep spinning with it.
I think
2,
he's gonna
1,
save it.
and time.
Yeah, good. Yeah, the last two setups on that one for Jaron, he just didn't quite have the. He just didn't get down in there close enough.
Now Marsh chooses neutral. Doesn't want to go underneath because Gilgey's had some success holding him down.
Ooh.
Belly out. That's fine.
Belly.
Oh, he might come
Slip
back
out. Yep, he might slip out of it. There you go.
There you go.
Boy, he got lucky there, didn't he, Patrick? I take a little luck.
Keep working through it. Wait.
Yep.
Yeah. Not give up on it. I was sitting there thinking just belly out and give up the 3. Don't give up any near fall points. But
just don't get too crazy here. You know, you got a minute 23 left.
So right now, he's got that leg hooked again, trying to turk him.
Turk him, yeah. He's gonna get
a little guillotine work.
Yeah.
He's gonna get called for potentially dangerous if he wrenches on it, though.
Yeah. And now he's getting a little too. Don't get too crazy here.
Ooh.
All right. I'd like to see him just kind of break him down, work him.
Yeah.
Try to do some kind of a tilt, but you're up 16-6. You don't want to get caught with something crazy here. You know.
Right. It's okay to play this a little bit safe.
Yeah. You don't need to get too aggressive here. Break him down. No. You don't want to.
The headless cradle.
Yes. You got 30 seconds left.
You can keep wrenching that Turk a little bit and just burn some time.
You start getting parallel, then the ref might be, if you're not trying anything, which he is.
Yeah.
You know, you keep from getting a stalling call, but it's fine right now with 15 seconds left.
And now, just make sure you don't give up any big move. You're sitting at 16-6, looking at a major decision. I don't know that I love that idea, but it worked out.
It worked out.
And
good job.
Gilgey's going to come out victorious with a major decision, 16-6.
That was a great match. I mean, he controlled it basically the whole match here. He got took a little far shot the last 2 times, but he did really good. I like to see that. Very aggressive.
Get the duel started off right for the Blue Jays. Now we're going to move on to 138 pounds. For the Dodgers, they're going to have a freshman, Amari McCaleb. And for your Blue Jays, it's going to be a senior, Colton Carpenter. Carpenter was 11-13 last year. Missed some time early with an injury. Excited to start the season healthy this year and see what we can do.
You know, Colton works really hard. I remember seeing him in the gym. He definitely has a lot of effort. Oh boy, watch it.
McCaleb showing some strength there, just carrying the guy around.
Yeah.
Looked like he's a Seabolt wrestler, one of those bigger clubs around Iowa, and gets a lot of drilling against some really solid partners during the off season, but still hoping there's a little bit of a senior to freshman difference as well.
Yeah. Hopefully a little strength, right?
Yeah.
Maybe strength will kind of overcome some of that, but as you see, he just kind of pulled him right into him there. But don't get tied. You don't want to get tied up with a kid like Amari. I mean, he looks like he's very, very good on his feet. But
way to stop that fireman. A little counter action. See if you can get around behind.
Get around. Stuff the face. Need a cross face here. If you can get that arm out, he's got it trapped pretty good. But he's got it flattened out.
That should be a 3 right there.
lock the leg. He's got it. There you go. He called it there.
So 3-point takedown for Carpenter. Covers the hips. Let's see what kind of ride we can put on. Again, reminder, if you've been watching any college wrestling, there is no riding time. That is not a high school concept. So you have to work to turn them, try to create some type of point.
There we go. Got an arm bar, kind of an arm bar here.
Short time. Not sure he's got enough time to do anything with it.
No. He's working. I mean, he's got him on his belly.
But a good ride.
Yep. Got an arm bar in there. Tried to work the half. So that's a good sign.
Got neutral to start the second period.
Don't reach, a kid reaches, that gives an opportunity for the other wrestler to get a nice shot in. So something to work on. Oh,
nice
both of them
double.
shot at the same time. Colton. We got a 2 near fall. As of right now, he's still going to count. Fight at Colton, you belly down. There we go. We got 2 near
2 near fall. So you got 3 takedown, 2 near fall. And blood time for Carpenter.
Yeah, I think that happened when they both shot in. They kind of collided heads there, and Colton took the worst of that one.
So we get to spend some time with our esteemed Sarah Moss out there doing her wonderful work. Get the blood to stop, and we'll get him back out there.
Boy, I remember Patrick, we didn't have trainers when I was wrestling. You just had to stuff your own nose and clean up the mat and help the coaches.
You had to drive the bus to school yourself.
We
too,
did.
Right?
No, we walked. We walked, Patrick.
Uphill both ways.
Good. Need some hand control here. Hips need to be down. Put a little pressure. We got a stalling call.
So he's got to make an attempt to return.
Boy.
And he's getting dangerous there on whether that's a controlled return or not.
Yeah. I remember earlier during weigh-ins, the referees kind of warned all the kids about that. Oh, hips down, hips down. Keep working. Keep working. Turn into him. All right. This could be good. This could be good.
Still
good job,
control.
Sproul.
And we got the 2-point reversal, tying it up 5-5.
Oh, work it. Oh,
little butcher action.
This is looking good, Patrick. That's a great butcher. He's got it tight, too. Now we just need to get chest to chest here. We could see a...
You got 17 and Colton Carpenter with the pin.
Colton. What a match.
A lot of back and forth, but
yeah,
Colton comes out on top.
Both really good wrestlers. I like the...
While we go into this prepare for the 144-pound match, we want to thank our sponsor. Tonight's stream is sponsored by Tyler Coe, a family law and divorce attorney at Denton's Davis Brown Law Firm in Des Moines. He helps Central Iowa parents with divorce, child support, custody modification, spousal support, paternity, and more. Tyler's clients praise his transparency, accessible approach, and expertise in navigating high-conflict situations. So thank you, Tyler, for sponsoring this Blue Jay digital feed. Now at 144 pounds for the Dodgers, returning state champ Coy Davidson. And for your Blue Jays, state qualifier Landon Corey. Davidson showing how he got to the top of the podium last year doing work early.
Yeah, he's definitely a tough kid. You know, he looks like he spends a little time in the weight room. Very, very good on his feet all the way around. Yeah, he was a 138-pound champ last year, right, Patrick? And I know Landon had wrestled him in Donnybrook last year. You know, it's another match. Keep getting better.
Yep. You got to work against some of the best guys.
Yes.
Get better. There's going to be a locked hands call on Davidson. not something you see very often from people with that level. But
Yeah.
after that fall from Carpenter, Blue Jays take a 10-0 lead for a team score.
I know it's really tough for, a kid like Landon, very good wrestler himself, but you just got to block that out of your head that you're not just wrestling a state champion, although it's in the back of your mind, but you just got to wrestle hard as you can, try to get a takedown, keep from getting pinned, and just improve.
Davidson gets that next takedown after doing the intentional release, so he takes a 6-2 lead.
He's a tough rider. I mean, Landon's doing everything that he can to work to a base, but he's got some strong hips.
Now, so far he has been riding fairly parallel for this ride, so you could potentially see a stall call on the top guy because the bottom guy's trying to build up, but the top guy has to work for a turn as well.
Yeah, he's been parallel.
Alternatively, I'm not sure it's a good thing to have him work out to the side and start trying to score points.
No.
If he's just riding the hips, he's not trying to score. So
you got about 5 seconds left in the period here.
So we're going to finish the first period.
Yeah, that's all right.
Davidson 6, Corey 2. So, yeah, Davidson did move up a weight class this year after wrestling at 138 last year. Landon staying at 144.
Oh, there's a caution.
Little early on the start there for Davidson, anticipating the whistle.
Take him down. Bring him back. There you go. Mark the center now. It's okay to cut him. You get to a point you don't want to give up that reversal, so Landon just kind of cut him.
And at this point, you don't want that stall call either. Right. I mean, if it's later, maybe you hold it for try to see if you can get it, but halfway through or barely into the second period, you don't want to start accumulating stall calls.
I'd like to see Landon get in. Oh boy,
that was a really nice sweep. Yeah. So 10-2 now is the match score for Davidson. That'd be a major decision territory if it ended like this. 1 minute remaining in the second period.
Okay, Landon just needs, there you go, hand control, cut him loose.
See if Landon tries to create some type of offense. Again, you got nothing to lose on it, so.
Yeah, you might as well try to get a shot on a. Landon's doing good. Okay, restart. Just don't reach on a kid.
One thing that's pretty clear about Landon is he doesn't really back away from somebody. No. He's willing to scrap with anybody.
He's got a long line of family that wrestled, so he's got a little history. His dad's a really good wrestler, and
maybe an uncle or so in there.
Yeah, uncle so in there that did really good.
Davidson with another takedown. Now takes a 13-3 lead. Finishes the second period on top.
All right.
Corey's decision. He's going to choose down. We'll see if Davidson just does the intentional release or if he actually tries to ride him.
Davidson kind of, Landon's giving him a run for his money here. I mean, he's sucking air a little bit.
You mentioned that earlier. Early in the season, you don't know what type of shape anybody's actually in. And
wrestling shape's a whole lot different than football shape, that's for sure.
Again, fairly parallel ride.
Yeah,
I'd
have to say
hard to elevate up, but I don't know that you're necessarily going to get a stall call from it either.
If Landon can try to keep fighting to get that, that's a good return. Switch.
Good defense there from Davidson.
Yeah, I think if Landon just keeps on trying to get to his base, and if he stays parallel, I think we'd get a stall call.
Yeah.
There's an attempt for a switch. He just got over the leg there.
You got some strong grip clearly from Davidson to
My
be able
Lord, yeah.
Because at that point, Landon looked like he was ready to be out. And
yeah, that Davidson
couldn't quite turn the corner.
He's a strong kid. Good technique. Control it. There you go. He cut him loose.
13-4. Right at a minute remaining in this period.
I'd like to see a shot by Landon. No.
Try and build up off his and see if he can get his hip off. Or yeah. Right now, there's no takedown yet. Landon's got something. So we'll see if it's a stalemate or. Yeah, so the official is going to make the decision that nobody's making any improvement here and call a stalemate.
All right. You know, Landon can do a last-ditch effort. We've got 37 seconds left. You might as well try to get in there.
Right off the whistle. That's fine.
That's fine.
You got to look for it.
A good effort.
Davidson counters well. And goes right back into a shot after the escape. And that's going to be 19-5, 19-6. If Davidson gets another takedown, that's a tech fall. If you land into this point, good.
Good. Way to go, Landon.
Good roll through on that.
Got a short time. We gave it a 3.
That's going to end up with a tech fall.
You got it right at the last second. Hey, great effort by Landon to a really tough kid.
So that makes the match score Bluejays 10, Dodgers 5 as we move on to 150 pounds. For the Dodgers, a senior Hunter Richardson. And for the Bluejays, senior Blake Briley. Briley was 18-6, mostly JV last year.
Get his first chance at the varsity, right?
The track wrestling for the Dodgers did not have individual records totaled up there, so.
For the Blue Jays, Jaden Holly.
We almost got to stand and fight. Try to get a wizard in there. Put the foot down.
There you go.
Foot down. There you go. Good way to fight. Good job. Yeah. Try to get that wizard in. Stomp that foot to the ground. That'll break that every time. Not every time.
Not every time, but increases the chance.
Yes, it does.
The wizard gives that upward leverage, and while you try and stomp down.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of got his head on the inside, a little extended, but a good attempt. Showing a little offense.
Good scramble back and forth. A little shot, reshot from both guys, but so far nobody able to complete one. Richardson looking for a headlock of some kind.
If I'm Blake, I'd just try to get back out, reset.
There you go.
There you go. It's not going anywhere at that point, so.
Yep.
There's a nice shot.
He's deep. He's got 10 seconds on it.
Up. Oh, that should be 3. That looks good. Yep.
Good finish. Always good to finish a period on top.
You see how he changed his position, get in there deep. He went up, came in, and kind of took him off guard there.
Briley defers. Richardson chooses down for the second period.
Hey.
Way to get to his feet. Briley with a good mat return.
Let's see it. Hold him. Try to capture that near arm.
I think his arm's a little too far under. He He's kind of stuck there as well.
Yep. Yeah, Hunter's got him faced now.
Yep. It's going to be an escape point for Richardson. 3-1. Blake with the lead. Got a nice crowd in here tonight for the first wrestling duel of the season.
Nice, another nice shot. Get your head up, lift the leg, lift it.
There you go. Good.
Suck it in tight. Now trip. There you go. Nice dump.
Good cover.
Good dump.
3-point takedown again. 6-1 now.
Boy, he's looking good, Patrick. I mean, both kids look like they're definitely pretty good wrestlers here.
One thing about it, both of these teams, you can have a guy that doesn't really have any varsity matches, and that really can't say anything other than the guy before them was a state placer. Because both teams have a few guys that placed at state last year that have moved on to other opportunities, whether that be wrestling in college or.
Yeah, both teams have great rooms like we talked about earlier, and I tell you what, he finally got his opportunity to get a spot here, and he's taken advantage of it. So wrestling really well.
So 6-2 now after that escape. About 15 seconds left here in the second period.
Just don't need to do anything crazy right here unless you can get in. Kind of long shot, but he might be able. He's got a little time if he can dump it. No.
Yep. Going to finish without being able to get that one. 6-2 after the second period.
He's being very aggressive. I like that. I like out of both guys are very aggressive. They're doing really well. I like to see it early in the year.
Blake has choice to start the third. He chooses down.
Yeah, definitely get your head up. Get a little hand control. My coach always says if you have your head down, you're going to lose every time. So, yeah, get that head up. There you go. Turn into him.
Yep.
Lift. It might be a stalemate here. Ooh.
Oh, settle. That's it. Oh.
Nope. No back points. No control.
Ooh. That was almost a reversal for Blake. It was also almost near fall for Richardson. As the guy that's behind, you take that gamble. As the guy that's winning, it might not be where you want to be.
Yeah, Hunter's definitely pretty strong on top, controlling those hips. We just need to get hand control, peel that hand off, head off the mat.
Not just because it's more effective wrestling without your head on the mat, but it also it gives the official reason to think you're not trying to get up.
Yeah, that's right.
Richardson looking for a far side cradle, it looks like. And there's that stall call on Blake. He gets out in front, though.
Yeah.
Stands up. All right. 7-2 now. 30 seconds remaining in the third.
Don't need to do anything crazy. Good defense, but I'm sure Coach Wonderland
here maybe I just back out again. You're at 10 seconds. And at this point,
good job.
It's not a 5-point move you're worried about. It's bigger, but that's not going to – we're out of time. That's going to be a 3 near fall or 3 takedown, but no near fall.
Ran out of time before we can get those back points. Good, another good match.
7-5 is going to be the final. Blake Bradley victorious. We'll move on to 157 pounds for the Dodgers. State qualifier Riley Brown. And for your Blue Jays, third place finish, 150 pounds last year. Nolan Fellers, a junior, 2-time state placer.
This will be a good match here, Patrick.
I'm looking for Fellers to come out a little angry.
Yeah.
His dad's probably been telling him all week how great Fort Dodge is.
Yeah. Got to prove Dad wrong here. Good shot.
Get a whistle coming from the JV mat, not the varsity mat, if that came through the feed. That's
we need to
close to something, but not getting
We're
anything.
getting close to a stalemate here pretty soon, but you get that arm out, you can do some good things here.
Still working there for Nolan.
Hey, I'd like a little scramble.
He's going to sit up. Boy, that's...
You know what? Nolan's very comfortable at this.
He has no concern about this situation.
No.
Everybody else looks at it. It's like, what is going on here?
Yeah. But, yeah, Nolan, watching last year through the state tournament, he knows what he's doing. He's okay.
Nolan's doing this because he believes he's got a takedown. He's like, should be points as far as he's concerned.
He thinks he can stack and get a pin.
Yeah.
Now we get a stalemate. But
in college, that would have been a takedown because you'd have near or back exposure for a 2 count.
Yep.
But not a high school rule. So you have to have control at that point, and the official did not deem that as control. So we'll get back to it now. 20 seconds remaining in the first.
Oop. Yeah, he's leading.
10 seconds. Short time to finish.
It looks like get it on his
And
knee.
Gets the 3-point takedown for Nolan with 2 seconds left.
Yeah, Nolan's taking advantage of Riley's. Got that near leg out there, a little too far extended on his stance, and Nolan's just too quick for him not to get it back.
Brown defers his choice. Fellers chooses down. The thing about Nolan is he always just seems very calm out there. Like there's never a situation where he's concerned about it.
Not urgent.
Gets the escape. He's up 4-0 now.
He knows he has control. Let's see if we can get that. Yep.
Nolan's been known to go for a nice big throw too, so he always got to be ready for that.
He's fun to watch, you never know what's going to happen until it happens with him. He's so quick.
He's going to try and come through the back
position.
here.
We'll
He's got a little better position, I feel like, than last time.
Break those hands with those hips. If he can extend the hips a little bit more, there he goes. He's a little bit more control. There we go.
So 3-point takedown.
Hips are stronger than fingers, I can tell you that.
Snatches that far arm. Maybe look for a tilt. And there we go.
Count them.
That's a 4-point near fall right there. Again, that's also new in high school wrestling this year.
We still have the same move. Oh, now he gives it to him. He kind of gave up that arm bar. He gets it back locked in again.
Nolan's good on top about making eye contact with the official.
Yes.
And when he gets the call for the near fall, then he moves on to the next move. If he has to make an adjustment to get it, he makes the adjustment. That looks like it should be real close to near fall. There you go. Okay.
Yep.
And Nolan has to either. All right, that's going to be a 4-point near fall. And that's going to be.
And he's telling the referee what the score is. Hey, that's a tech fall, ref.
He said he's very aware on the mat, very calm, collected, and just fun to watch.
Yeah.
So after that tech fall, Bluejays are going to be up 18-5. We'll move on to 165 pounds. For the Dodgers, sophomore Jay Scow. And for the Bluejays, another Dodger family, Jordan Ryle. 7th place last year at 165 pounds. Comes in ranked number 5 at 165 according to IA Wrestle. And quick to work on getting that takedown.
Let him up.
I think regardless of whatever sport it is, Jordan's a really fun athlete to watch. Yeah. Real solid quarterback, shortstop, track. If Coach Evans had his way, he'd have him on a basketball court probably too.
It really sucked to be that good, wasn't it, Patrick?
I can't relate. Good headlock, though,
Yes,
from Scow, trying to
belly
make something
down,
happen.
Belly down. There you go. Jordan got him.
Ryle's going to come out on top.
He's good because he had those hips down and back. Took that weight, so he didn't get flipped. We're going to try another tilt.
Another guy who regardless of sport, everything seems very calm. Nothing's too fast for him. He's able to slow down whatever situation, and he's just very aware of what's going on.
And even at weigh-ins, he looks so relaxed. I mean, for me, when I was wrestling, I looked like a maniac, right? I was just so excited. I wrestled a match before the match even started, but Jordan, very relaxed, had his routine going, it looked like, and he's just taking care of business right here.
4-point near fall makes it 10-1 here with 27 seconds remaining in the first. Again, if you're just tuning in, we did start this duel at 132 pounds. We're up to 165 now. And after this duel, we will have the Bluejays facing the North Polk Comets.
Jordan needs to work on breaking down here. Okay, period's over.
10-1. After one,
Jordan goes quickly down.
He knows at the current pace he's not going to be deferring to a second choice.
Yeah. He's looking for a tech fall or even a pin if he can.
11-1. He wasn't really in a hurry because he knew he had good position, and if the guy wasn't trying to return him, it was just going to be a stall anyway.
No,
good double.
Good football tackle.
3-point takedown, 14-1. He did have a few tackles this year, playing both ways. 13-point lead. Any type of near fall would end it, or he could let him up and try to take him down again, and that would end it. But it looks like he's looking for near fall and maybe a pin here is what he has in mind.
Get some points, right? Get some points for the team.
And that's going to end it unless he can complete a pin. He's switched to a cradle, and now he's got him on his back, and Jordan finishes it off with a pin. So every point he can get and then takes a pin on top of it. Go with another Ryle here for the Blue Jays, 175 pounds. Sophomore Chase Ryle will be facing state qualifier Jesse Egley, a junior from Fort Dodge. I believe Egley had a brother or two that also wrestled for the Dodgers in the past. I guess they could be cousins too. I wouldn't know any different. But wrestling family. Chase looking to make a little bit of a room here for himself in the lineup. Was probably a little too close to his brother's weight last year. We had state qualifiers at 50, 57, and 65, so being in that weight is a little problematic.
Get your hips back. Stuff the head if you can. Yeah, you grab the ankle, try to break him down a little bit, flatten him out. Stuff the head here, cross face. There you go. Oh, got a little high. Got a little high there. I would just, give it up
Give
now.
the 3.
Yep.
And just try to get that bottom leg free because that's not a great spot to be. Crawl forward maybe a little bit and see if you can get that out.
There you go. Work to your base.
All right, start building back.
There you go. Get some hand control.
Good pressure by Egley.
Make an attempt to stand up. He's right in parallel. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Chase gets the escape. 3-1. Egley right now, nearing the end of the first period.
Now for the North Mat, for the Dodgers, Brock Texler. And for the Blue Jays,
And we're going to finish Egley up 3-1 after 1. Egley chooses down to start the second period. Ryle covers. Forward pressure, not a ton of action off the whistle.
Need to put some weight on those shoulders and hips a little bit. He's a little bit of a gap there. So I like to see a lot of control those hips like he is now.
Looks like he might have a cross wrist there. See if he can work something from that.
Need to get to the side, keep on working something here, otherwise.
Yeah, he's, again, laying parallel. Can be problematic for the top guy as far as what type of stall call you might get. Bottom guy's got to try to work up and basically make the call happen, though, a lot of times. Escape for Egley. 4-1 now for the Dodger. Just past the minute mark here in the second period.
Both of them just feeling each other out right now and just trying to find an opening.
So I haven't seen quite as much of what Chase tries to go to for his offense, so we'll see what he's looking for, because it's he's duck action maybe.
There's an attempted shot there by Egley. Got her hips.
Short time.
Belly down.
3-point takedown. We're going to finish this period. Egley up 7-1. Good high crotch, and then just stayed with it, kept that arm, and followed through. Ryle chooses neutral to start the third period.
Yeah, we need to try to work some angles here. Egley's got a really good defense. He's got a really good stance, and really tough to shoot on a kid like him unless you lower your position.
And as a team that has been at the dual tournament last several years and definitely looks for team score, this is where you get that chance to try to earn more points for your team and get used to building on your lead.
Nice
Chase in on a shot, see if he can get this finished.
Suck him back in. We just need one leg. Oh, he's out. Yeah, we just need 1 point of one leg or hip or something to be in, but couldn't quite hold on to him.
1:23 remaining here in the third.
Like to see another quick shot here.
Trying to find a way to get Egley out of that stance a little bit and see if he can't open something up.
Yeah, so definitely. He's got to really move them side to side. You got to find that open shot there, make something happen.
Ankle pick attempt from Egley.
Nice little wizard.
Oh. Good action there from Egley.
Yeah, caught him off guard there. Oh boy, this bad spot here.
Holding.
As long as Egley keeps 1 foot in, you can definitely pin someone. But
now he's on the gym floor. That should have ended it.
His feet went out. The referee didn't quite see it. So it went out for a split second.
For near fall. But typically, anytime if somebody's touching the gym floor off of the mat, that's a end of it. But Egley's going to give the intentional escape. Now he's up 14-2. He's looking for a takedown, turning this into a tech fall. Egley's coming in ranked number 7 at 175, showing you a little bit why that is.
Yes, he's well deserved. He's a really good wrestler.
And we're going to finish this match. Jesse Egley with the win, 14-2 for a major decision. It's now 24-9 for a team score as we move on to 190 pounds.
You know, it's really good to have Chase wrestle someone of that caliber, right? I mean, he gives you experience. He knows what to work on when he goes, come back and hopefully wrestle someone at North Polk and redeem himself, right?
Yep. For the Dodgers at 190 pounds, junior Kason Echeverria. For the Blue Jays, junior Liam Piggott.
Oh, nice little cross shot there.
Oh, there you go. Lost it.
Lost it. He had the double there for a little bit. That might be a little inexperienced, but, hey, good work. Good work.
Piggott had a decent wrestle off with Gipple and trying to get some good varsity action here starting. Probably the expected starter for the Blue Jays, Brayton Gipple, out for a little bit with an injury, hoping to get him back at some point too, and we'll see then if they get a wrestle-off going on. But Liam wrestled Brayton's brother, Brody, at a wrestle-off last week.
Gotcha. Oh, Brody, hard to believe. I am getting old.
No, you have been.
You're right. Oh,
nice. There you go.
Nice.
And you got to return him. Got to return him. Don't let him out.
Yep.
Three. There you go.
Ready.
Good. Looking for that cradle. I like it.
Yeah.
Try to string some moves together. Sometimes you just take what they give you. If they're going to step up into a cradle, take it.
That's right.
I break him down here so you can work for that turn. .20 seconds remaining here in the first period. Look for a turn at a minimum finish on top.
You know, as long as you're working hard, you know, a little inexperience, it'll get better. It'll come to him. It's, you know, it's all feel and mat time, but you know he's doing pretty good. He's working. Being aggressive
after the first. Oh, and like there's moves that work against JV wrestlers that don't work against varsity wrestlers, and et cetera, too. So, you know, match experience is huge. Neutral to start the second period.
Yeah, nice. That's where you move his head to one side. That's where you want to be aggressive and keep going for that leg. All right, good dump. Good job.
There you go.
That's great.
Suck it back. There you go.
Back points, Patrick.
Bury that half. Come on.
Get the chest to chest. Get that weight on there. He's going to lose that arm, but he's got the pin.
Got the pin. Liam Piggott with the pin to start his varsity career.
Way to go. I like how aggressive he is. Man, he just went after it. He didn't have no reservations.
Now moving on to 215 pounds. Drayshawn Ross not wrestling tonight for the Dodgers, so they will have Caden Nichols in, a freshman. And for the Blue Jays, senior Andy Hockett, returning state qualifier.
He had a great year last year, and hopefully that has another great year this year.
It, you know, I don't know if it's fair, but it seemed like it kind of came out of nowhere and just, you know, he just kind of battled every match, and
you're just working hard, right? I mean, you work hard, it pays off.
See what type of action he can create here. And again, Nichols coming in, a freshman, and Hockett is not going to get credit for the takedown.
I thought he had a shoelace in there, Patrick. We're way up here.
All right, got another chance at it.
The officiating has been great today. He's been doing a great job, and
which is hard this early in the season because it's not like you have a lot of practice reps to go with it.
Exactly.
So, Hockett in on a single, gets the takedown this time, keeps him in.
Okay, we got our 3 points there. Tell he plays football. He plays football, right?
Uh.
No? That looked like a football move to me, man.
No.
I tell you, maybe he should.
Well, it's a little late for that now.
He's got him.
Got the pin. Andy Hockett.
Good job, Andy.
Moves the match score to 36-9 as we move on to heavyweight. For the Blue Jays, junior Cooper Moore. For the Dodgers, sophomore Joe Constable. Constable ranked number 8 at 285. Giving up some height to Moore.
Tried an arm drag there.
Now for the North mat, for the Dodgers, Coy Nichols. And for the Blue Jays, Talon Dove.
Again, Constable coming in ranked at number 8. Last year, as a freshman, weighed like 210. Oh, some guy was blocking his way into the varsity. I don't know. Drayshawn Ross was on his way to the top of the podium during that. So, again, hard to earn a spot when the guy in front of you is the best in the state.
Yeah, he's an unbelievable talent. And
he's got that leg high. Ooh, Cooper got it slipped out. But Cooper's got to quit backing out or he's going to get some stalling calls going here.
Trying a little arm drag there. Oh, he let him in.
Double. And it's going to be a 3-point takedown for Constable.
Just belly down. That's just locked hands.
They're going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a 1 point for Moore as a technical violation, locked hands on Constable. So 3-1. Moore stays down.
See if we can make a quick first move here. Almost had locking hands again. There, you got the hand control.
And he's out. 3-2.
Good job. Good technique.
You know, there's the height advantage that you have longer reach, but I feel like Constable actually uses the height less height to his advantage because he gets into the legs faster.
Yeah. And Cooper.
3-point takedown. Constable dives on top, getting near fall points now. 25 seconds remaining in the first period.
Keep on fighting, Cooper. There you go. I know.
Gets up to his hips.
Clear. Yeah. Just keep on work. Grab his ankle.
4 near fall for Constable. And they're going to go out of bounds. Moore still down.
Hey, fight off your back there. You know, that you're in pretty tough danger there. And going to go neutral.
And Constable's going to intentionally escape. 10-3 now, 8 seconds left.
I don't know if he meant to do that. I think he thought it was the next.
I don't know. He might have meant to do that.
Oh, he might have.
13-3 after that takedown to end the first period. Constable's quick.
Yeah, he is quick. He's
going to choose neutral. I think maybe he just really likes working from his feet.
Yeah. You know, Cooper just needs to kind of work on his footwork, when he's in the neutral position. He just kind of green in the wrestling program, so just something to work on.
Probably lucky there he didn't get called for a stall as he did kind of just back out.
Yeah.
Ref gave him a little bit of leeway on it, but I'm pretty sure if that happens again, he's going to get the hand up for a stall. He just Constable baits him right into that. He's really just effective. 3-point takedown, 16-3 now. Coach says let him up and take him down again and look for that tech fall.
That'd be a stalling probably. No, he's being lenient. That's
yeah.
right. That's good.
I mean, that one's a little tougher because you had just escaped and the guy drove you out.
Yeah.
But Coop, I think he's going to go look for a low shot.
Yeah, just get that stance back. Yeah, got a little
watch
sprawl.
that knee. Watch that knee. Watch that knee.
That's got to be potentially dangerous. I don't like that.
If you roll hard, maybe.
Yep.
That's going to be a takedown, and that'll be a technical fall for Joe Constable. 20-4.
Yeah.
See a little bit why. Maybe he has that early ranking.
Yeah, he's a pretty quick kid for sure.
Team score now 36-14 as we move back to the lighter side of the lineup.
Now for the varsity mat, 106 for the Dodgers, Trace Ryle. And for the Bluejays, Evan Feller.
The Ryle-Fellers matchup. Trace Ryle for the Dodgers. Evan Fellers, a freshman for the Bluejays. That's going to be a takedown for Trace Ryle. Ryle state qualifier last year at 106. I imagine he was probably a little undersized at 106 last year. Closer to a full size this year, looking for that cradle.
Does look like a 106 pounder now. You break that. It's harder said than done, but yeah, you definitely got to peel his hands, get out of that. Best way to keep from getting cradled, don't look at your knee.
Thought you were going to say don't get into it.
Yeah, that too.
Best way to stop a cradle is not get in one?
Yeah, that's what my coach always told me. Yeah.
It was always the chicken wing thought for me as well. Ryle putting together a nice ride here.
Get a little hand. Yeah, he's
hunting that cradle.
Down, yeah. He's done that cradle a time or two. Yeah, that was a very good setup to that cradle.
Still 45 seconds. Feller's trying to fight off his back. This is going to be a tough one as it looks fairly tight from Ryle. He's got his weight back. And that's going to be a fall for Trace Ryle at 106 pounds. They can get 36-20. The duel is still in doubt with 3 matches to go. Going on to 113 pounds. A couple of freshmen, yeah. Damian Yauman versus Spencer Dare. Yauman, a pretty accomplished youth wrestler. A couple AAU state titles and Seabolt wrestler. Spencer Dare, I believe a Ubasa wrestler. Club wrestling in the off-season, a big deal. So
yes.
knowing who they spend their summers with is often
I tell you what,
important.
They don't take a day off, do they? They just go from wrestling right back to wrestling.
Yauman comes out on that with the takedown.
A lot of dedication for a tough sport. Get some hand control here. Get your head off the mat. And it just cuts them loose.
I do think there's a real chance that neither one of these guys is actually a 113-pounder.
No. They look closer to 106.
The fact that Dare and Fellers wrestled off last week at 106.
Right.
And then Yauman, I want to say it was maybe an 85-pounder last year.
Yeah.
So feels unlikely that he's 25 pounds up on that.
Yeah. Trying to work that cradle.
Well, head in the hole, coming around, seeing if he can get the turn to go with it, or if he. There's the takedown.
Yeah. He's got it locked up.
And gets the cradle, but doesn't get the back that time.
Not a way to do a cradle, but you need to spread out and sprawl out, break that cradle, put both
10
feet.
seconds.
Keep from getting back points here. That'd be a bonus. Oh, talk too soon.
Time. It's going to be a 3 near fall, I believe. Yep, 3 is awarded, so 6-1 at the end of the first. Green choice, green defers. Dodger chooses neutral.
Get your feet back. Give him a chance to grab that near arm for a leg. Oh, that's tough. Damian's looking really good on his feet.
Shocker, the Dodgers have a strong lightweight wrestler.
Right.
Ayala's, Davidson's.
Yeah, they. I don't know what's in the water up there at Fort Dodge, but I'd like to drink some. Get your head up. It feels real comfortable, right, to put your head down on the ground until someone gets a cradle on you.
Well, and you feel like you're fighting hands, so you kind of want to see what you're doing. And it's like, yeah, you just have to feel that.
Yeah,
you got to get your head off the mat.
That comes in time. It took me to be a senior to actually get that feel,
All right, what do you got here? Oh, front headlock type position.
He's trying to do near arm far leg. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to watch his weight. That was my brother's move through high school. He made a career out of it, so it does work. It's very effective. And if you got a good grip on that forearm, man, it's hard to get out of it.
So 15-2, 15 seconds remaining here in the second.
So hopefully he looks at the film after this and notices that's where he wants to be, right? I mean, Damian was looking to be in that position. It's not a great position for everybody, but if that's your move, boy, just stay out of it.
15-2. Dare's going to choose top.
Might as well.
I don't dislike that, right?
I don't either.
You've been in the other positions. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if you got an option here.
Anybody can be caught, right? You can get them turned. See a good breakdown. Just hanging out right there. There you go. Try to suck him back. Grab his chin. No.
Oh, quick turn there. Makes it 16-2.
At this point, I'd be trying to look for some kind of throw if you can get out of there. Back out. There you go. He's begging you for him to tie up there. Now, do the same thing he did to you. Oop. He's got control. Got the cradle in. He's out of bounds.
1:02 remaining in the third period.
Yep, way back out. He's got his knees way too close where he can reach him.
And that's going to be a 3-point for the technical fall. Damian Yauman comes out victorious on that one.
Yeah, he's a tough wrestler. Man, he's gonna do good this year. That's for sure. Just looking what he did out there on the mat.
So team score now 36-25. So we move on to 120 pounds for the Dodgers. Hunter Kasperbauer. For Bluejays, sophomore Kobe Fizer, returning state qualifier. Made it to the blood rounds last year. Coming in ranked number 8 at 113 pounds, wrestling at 120. Do have one match after this.
Colby's very active. He's always looking for a takedown. I mean, just like his brothers. I mean, he's just really good, technical on his feet. It's great to have older brothers to learn from, right? And a dad that's a really good coach himself.
Yeah. Gets the 3-point takedown on the edge there for Kobe. The funny thing about the Fizers is all three seem like not very distinctly different wrestling, but pretty distinctly different wrestling. I mean, like,
right.
Kobe's kind of a blend of the two.
Yep.
Connor was attack, and Chase was, I don't know,
Yeah.
Like a Tim Duncan for wrestling. You know,
Yeah.
everything was very fundamental,
Yes.
sound, calm, collected.
Another good takedown by Colby. Break him down, get a little tilt. Yep. Try to lift him up.
Go back to center as they went out of bounds-ish, 6-1.
You know, in these matches, early, you definitely want to work on trying to get these guys down, keep them down. You know, when those tight, close matches come later on in the year, you know, in district and in the state, you want to be as tough as you can on riding.
Never know when it's going to come down to 1 point.
Yeah, it could be just 1 point. And those are heartbreakers, man. You just never want to get beat by 1 point because you couldn't keep them down.
Good mat return there by Kobe.
Oh,
Ooh,
there's a nice
it's
little.
a near fall. Oh,
not
it should have been
quite.
two at least.
Should have been.
A little slow on that one.
Yeah.
It's early. Kobe's going to look for something else. We're now 7 seconds remaining in the period.
Oop, that was a little.
A little too much power on that one.
Yeah.
Going to end the first period up 6-1 for Pfizer.
He's in control of the match, right? He's doing a few things that he may not do normally.
Pfizer down to start the second period.
There you
Up
go.
quick.
Off the whistle, man. He had that hand control right away and didn't even give him a chance to. Nice sprawl. Nice shuck.
And
Right
to his
to
back.
his back. Beautiful. He's so quick. He's just so quick. He didn't even see it coming. And, yeah, Colby's just a.
And there's a lot of time on the clock to.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. He kind of snuck right out of there, didn't he?
But Kobe manages to stay on top there. It looked like maybe he was going to let the escape happen, but.
Yeah, Hunter fought really hard there to keep from getting that tight.
So 14-2 now the score.
Yeah, Colby's got a lot of time here to keep getting some work in.
He's going to look for
he's
look
gonna
for
look
some
for
back
that fall.
points into the pin.
He wants to look at it's tight. He's got it tight. He just needs to settle.
He's got a lot of time.
You don't need to get too anxious in this position.
That's got to be flat.
it.
That's going to be a pin for Kobe Pfizer.
Yeah, Hunter came across Colby. I mean, that's a tough one for Hunter to have in the match. What a good match. I like to see that.
That moves the team score to 42-25. Blue Jays onto the final match of the bout at 126. For the Blue Jays, McCain Hewitt, a sophomore, and for the Dodgers, Sam Davidson, junior state qualifier last year. I believe that was at 126 as well, so he stayed the same weight, although 120-pound last year was Drew Ayala, so currently on the Hawkeye roster.
Yes. You know, the kid has had a little patience to wait for his time again. You know, it's just get better, and you have a wrestling mate like Drew to go against every day in practice. That'd be pretty awesome.
Real solid job fighting out of that one by McCain. I thought for sure Davidson was coming away with that takedown. Low ankle.
Yeah, he just kind of couldn't get those feet back fast enough.
Fights out of it again. Good.
Yeah, he's a scrambler.
Trying to hang on to that
Watch
whizzer.
that knee. Yeah, just keep on fighting. Keep that wizard in. Keep your head up. Head up wins. There
They're going to
you
go.
Nice job. Way to get out of it, though. Man.
Thought he was going to get the takedown to go with it, but
Yeah.
45 seconds remaining in the first.
McCain just needs to learn how to keep those feet back in the stance. Just makes it easy. But he's doing a great job on the defense. Good scramble.
Maybe he's just trying to counter it.
He's just baiting him, right,
Yeah.
Patrick? He's just baiting him into, here's my feet.
So McCain gets the first takedown, up 3-0, 23 seconds remaining in the first.
Got a leg locked in there. Just don't want to get too high in this position right here. See how his hips are getting a little up too close to his shoulders.
Trying to work that power half. 9 seconds now. I think he sees the towel boy going out there. Maybe just hang out, finished on top. Up 3-0 to finish the first period.
He's going down. Hewitt, sorry. Hewitt chews down. Let's see if he can get a quick escape here. Good hand control, hips down. There you go.
Okay. Kane gets out, 4-0 now.
Yeah, just get those feet back. Maybe coach will work on a stance and practice a little bit. Unless, like you said, he's baiting him, wanting him to get in there. Yeah. He's got a good wizard.
He's going to score again.
Man, I tell you what.
His method to the madness, maybe.
I tell you.
7-0 now for McCain.
No.
Did he get?
Yeah. It was a little quick, but he did do it.
Yeah, he's trying to switch hands on the half Nelson and got called for a full
Nelson. Yeah.
So penalty point, going to make it 7-1.
You can have one, folks, but you can't have two. Get him broke down. There you go.
Yeah.
Got him flat. Now you can work.
See if you can get that power half now that you were trying to get earlier.
Yeah, a little high. I like to be scoot down a little bit. He's kind of loosening his power half now. Power half it. Power half it.
Let's switch to the other side, huh?
Go the other side.
Yeah, now come back.
Yeah. You kind of got to bait him a little bit. Kind of work on one side and be really quick to hit the other one because he had that arm waiting for him. See if we can get some.
Coach is saying walk that way. Too much. Keep rolling. Keep turning.
Keep
That's
going
fine.
with him. Don't
You're
pull
okay.
him back
Get your
to
hip off the mat.
Yep. Don't pull him back to you here. You're not.
There
It's
we
all
go.
feel. Getting better position.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Oh, we got him
That's
stacked.
flat.
That's flat.
McCain Hewitt.
What the
He's the
fall?
returning state qualifier to finish off this first duel.
Wow.
Blue Jays victorious 48-25 over the Dodgers.
That's a way to start a duel, Patrick. That's a good duel meet against these tough Dodgers.
They've been trying to make this duel happen at least 2 years,
know,
maybe 3.
didn't it snow,
It's been snowed and other things have come up, so
Yeah.
I'm glad we finally got this in. And
right before Donnybrook this
yep.
weekend, right? It starts tomorrow.
Yeah, some of these guys might see the same guy tomorrow somewhere in Iowa City, but
might have some revenge matches. Who knows?
Real good first duel, though. I think we'll step aside for a bit. I'm not sure what delay we're talking about before the second duel, but we'll be back for the Bondurant for our North Polk duel. right, welcome back for the second duel tonight between the visiting North Polk Comets and your Bondurant for our Blue Jays. Blue Jays were victorious in the first duel 48-25 over the Fort Dodge Dodgers. Oh, and we're right into it. We thought maybe we'd have a little bit longer, but starting out at 138 pounds this time for the Comets, sophomore Keaton Allen. For the Blue Jays, senior Colton Carpenter. Carpenter was a winner by fall in the first duel.
Looked really good, very aggressive right off the start. Let's see if he can kind of get it going. Nice little inside double leg.
Keaton Allen wrestled at 113 last year, 17 and 23. So a little weight jump for him coming up from 113. Carpenter with the takedown.
Yeah, he transitioned really well from that double. Grabbed that, got that single leg, got it up high, and got that inside trip. Very good technique.
Carpenter fighting some hands here.
Yeah, see what he can do with this. And try to get him broke down after he gets control. He's having a little problems with him fighting his hands. Trying to work that cradle. The Bondurant special. Like to see him drive that a little bit more. Capture that arm. Kind of gave it up there. He's got it locked in a little bit. Got to take it nice and easy here. When you bring him back, you don't want to get too aggressive when you bring him back. There he goes. A little too fast. He was able to squirm out of that.
You can rush it a little bit.
Yeah.
Get yourself in trouble.
Okay. There you go.
5
nice
seconds
trip.
and that return.
Way to keep him down from having to score a point.
Never gave up control, so that was not an additional takedown. Still 3-0 at the end of the first. And Comet Wrestler is going to choose down for Allen.
I'd like to see him go back to that cradle again. Get one. Get him broke down here. A little hand fighting going on. Maybe inside trip him. You're not going to get much there.
There you go. I thought we were going to get the lift there, but that's going to be a 1-point escape for Keaton Allen.
There you go.
Right into a double.
Right
there you go.
Double. Way to go. I love it when these kids are aggressive on offense, man. It just makes a difference. And with the 3 points for a takedown, we're up 6-1 already.
Yep. So that is new this year, and it is kind of interesting to see. College picked that up last year, but it's interesting to see how that's going to impact some wrestling this year. I've really enjoyed it at the college level. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it as much at the high school level, just because I still think there's more development at the high school level than the college level, and so it might shorten some matches, maybe a little unnecessarily. But on varsity, it's kind of is what it is.
It favors those more aggressive wrestlers, right? Instead of having those just a 1-point match. We can double it up pretty quick. Yeah, it is something to get used to. I keep on wanting to yell too.
Yeah. We're going to get Stalling on top.
Boy.
Oh, and we have the new official over here too. He was he was running the JV mat. So
that was a lot quicker. That was a lot quicker stall than we've seen against Fort Dodge. There we go. Now we're working the cradle. There you go. He's got her in there pretty tight. Again, go back nice and easy. Make sure you got it tight.
There you go.
Get those.
That's going to be a problem.
Got it in the get it in the ribs now. Get to the side a little bit more. He's broke loose.
Yep, that should be a 4 near fall as we finish the second period. Carpenter will be up 13-2.
Yeah. Yeah, he did get it in there a lot better that time. When Essling was a coach, I think, Tom Hay, I know you're listening. That's what Essling always coached his boys, the cradle. And,
yeah.
Man, they were really good 30 years ago.
You're not calling Tom old, are you?
Well, if I call him old, I'm old.
Good slide through by Carpenter. Good follow by Allen.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely want to get your hips down. You get the hand control. He did well there, but against a really good opponent, you definitely want to get those hips down, get that separation.
Carpenter's just a takedown away from a tech fall.
He's going to get it here. He's in good. He dumps him there.
Has a chance to try to finish, but Allen bellies out, and that should be the end of the match.
Yeah.
Polk and Carpenter, tech fall, 17-2.
I like what I'm seeing out of Carpenter. He's my kind of wrestler. He's aggressive, a lot of good takedowns.
So a pin and a tech fall for his night for him. As we move on to 144 pounds for the Comets, freshman Gus Schaffer, and for the Blue Jays, senior Landon Corey. Little different matchup here for Landon. First bout he had a returning state champ, and next bout he gets a freshman first varsity match. So Blue Jays will take off tomorrow to go over to the Dan Gable Donnybrook in Iowa City. I think the Comets do as well as the Dodgers. So a lot of wrestling to be had in the next few days. Right into it.
Takedown.
Schaffer gets the takedown, start 3-0.
Like to see that switch that Landon was getting earlier. Need to work to his base, control the hands. Don't let him get your hands first. Stand up, turn into him. No, don't hop over him like that. No.
Hard to tame the wild out of a wild man.
It is. He did good getting out of it. Way to dump that single leg.
2-point reversal. Looking for a tilt here.
Need to get him broke down a little bit more. See what he's trying to do. A little extended there. Get his start back over.
Also want to take this time to shout out the Blue Jay Digital Squad. Joe Christ, Ella Cox, and Reese Russell on the camera work tonight, along with Kyle Seidel running the main board up here.
Doing a great job, guys. That's for sure. Man, the technology up here is crazy.
And that's going to be a 1-point escape. Corey's going to just drive him out. 4-2 lead for Schaffer.
Like to see Landon raise and lower his position. Just kind of straight up and down. Need to move side to side a little bit more. Look for that opening.
7 seconds remaining in the first period. Good wrist control. Went for it at least. That's going to bring us to the end of the first period. Landon's choice. He's going to choose bottom.
Get a quick escape or a reversal here.
Locked hands is going to be the call. And they'll stop it there. They do let the wrestling continue just for a little bit in case you can gain the advantage. You don't want to lose your opportunity to get out just because they lock their hands, so they let it go for just a little bit. Good job getting back up to his base, now up to his feet.
maybe stalling. Nope. No, it went out of bounds before they called.
I think it was a little difference between officiating because the other ref was way quicker with his stalling call. But that is the dilemma between the switching of officials.
Yes. Yeah, you get two different.
Sometimes you get drastically different calls, but
yeah, I mean, either way, you know, they're both doing a good job, and they just calling it the way they see it.
I'm thinking more historically. I've seen some where you're like, we really want this guy to do the varsity match because there's some weird things going on, you know.
You know, throughout the year, you know, you see these same referees at these dual meets. You kind of get a feeling on how you need to wrestle a kid, knowing who you have for.
That was a full Nelson.
Full Nelson.
So that's going to be another penalty point. Now tied up at 4-4.
Yeah, I like to see Landon get out here. Gus is doing a really good job on top, kind of getting him broke down. Landon's in decent position if he can get his hips.
And he does. That's going to be a 2-point reversal.
Yep, keep driving. There you go.
And
lock him up. I
think this is going to result in a fall here. That should be 4 near fall holding.
Get to the side here, settle in chest to chest. Okay, lift the head
Good
now.
Good fight there from Schaffer. That's got to be flat.
Yeah, it's got to be flat.
There it is. Landon Corey with the fall.
Yeah.
Blue Jays now ahead 11-0. Good fight, though, from Gus Schaffer. Looks like maybe a freshman to watch. Moving on to 150 pounds for the Comets, senior Evan Kelsick, and for the Blue Jays, senior Blake Briley. Blake, a senior, not a whole lot of varsity action as he spent most of his time JV behind state qualifiers and state placers.
Nice double leg.
3 takedown there. Kelsick, varsity most of the year last year, 12-30 record. And go back to the center.
I appreciate a good double leg, Patrick. You know, we want to break them down a little bit before we, you know, get too crazy. You know, that's just fundamentals there. Break them down, then kind of work on your tilts or your whatever you're trying to work on, arm bar. Let's see if we can get another. A little far shot there.
A little unorthodox on the, I don't know, it was like a half-step follow-up, but.
Yeah, might have kind of toe got caught there. Didn't get in deep as he wanted there. He's in good position, good dump.
Blake kind of likes his Greco wrestling, and so you want to tie up with him, he might have a counter for it, and he does there.
Yeah, I tell you what, Blake's a strong young man. He's definitely overpowered Evan on that takedown.
Another escape, so 6-2 lead now here in the first.
See if we can keep this takedown action going. Yeah, he's always moving. Look at that.
Good drag, trying to come around behind. And
I don't know about that. Yeah, I get that.
I'm always going to be okay. You know, erring on the side of safety versus the other. You know, there's sometimes you're like, hey, you got to stop that, and so.
Yeah, Blake's really getting in there on those doubles and singles, doing a great job on that last arm drag. A little far on that one.
He also he's kind of showing a little bit of different options, different tricks in the bag for lack of a better term. So it's
he's definitely getting this guy moving side to side, up and down too, changing those levels. He's doing a really good job at it. I've got 10 seconds, got short time here.
Neither wrestler sure they want to commit to something right there. And it'll end the first period. Briley ahead 6-2 over Kelsick. Comet choice. Comet chooses down. Off the whistle. Good cover there by Briley. Forward pressure brings him back to the mat.
Capture that arm. Suck him back. Good. Nice attempt there. Now he just releases him.
He was going to hook that ankle, and Kelsick saw it and stepped right out. And it's like, yeah, I don't really like my position anymore.
Yeah.
Let's reset this.
Kelsick now in the single.
He's going to get that foot down, and now.
Yep.
Oh,
boy.
Good muscle there from Kelsick.
Yeah,
Riley's in trouble.
Belly down.
Good job, belly. Now we're going to get a 3 near fall, 3 takedown. So Kelsick now up 9-6.
Yeah, Kelsick got in there pretty deep, pretty quick on that one. Kind of just barreled right into him, got him on his back, and Blake did a good job fighting off. And
looking for a headless cradle.
all right. Hey, let's keep working. Way to be right off the whistle. Get that hand control. Oh,
get your foot down.
I don't know.
Let go of that head.
Give it up. Sometimes it feels so good until you get caught. Got the cradle in. On the edge of the mat, they're off.
They're out. They gave him the 2 near fall, though, so it's going to be 11-6.
He did get the 2 count there.
Got a little kid making their way onto the mat.
Oh.
What?
Future
looks
wrestler.
Fun.
Yeah. Oh, got to get your head up. You can't just sit there. It's all right to get to your base. We got lucky there. Scoot back, scoot back.
Going to slide out of this and get 2-point reversal.
Wow.
Making it 11-8. Right now I'm just holding down. Get your hips up. Get your hips up. Get your hips up. That's 2-point reversal back.
Short time.
And
all right.
It's going to be a 4 near fall. Brink gets 17-8. Kelsick ahead now.
Oh, Kelsick's taking advantage of Blake's just a little, just stopping when he should have been moving, right?
This isn't over yet, though.
No, it's a pretty exciting match here. Both wrestlers are doing a really good job on action. Both guys are definitely working hard.
Keep walking.
Get your hips down. Keep walking. Yep. Hook the leg. Get that leg hook.
There you go.
There you go.
Good. Now crossface.
Oh boy, that was.
I think if Blake goes for the crossface right away, he lets it keep going. But because he kind of stopped and looked at the official's like, all right, well, you're done, I guess.
Yep. Okay, we need to. There you go. All right. Nice single. Now bring it up.
There you go.
Nice dump. He's doing a good job of getting that single leg and dumping.
3 takedown. Coach says cut him.
Yep, cut him.
So that makes it 18-11, and Kelsick doesn't hesitate. He goes right in on him.
Yep. Regroup. Got to have a lot of action here. Just definitely don't want to say, he just tapped his near leg and got him flattened out, didn't he, Patrick?
Well,
yeah, that was a good move by Kelsick.
Kelsick's up 21-11 now, 50 seconds left. Both wrestlers maybe seeing the first action of the season is a little more tiring than a match in practice. You don't get a lot of 6-minute goes in practice.
No. Just got 30 seconds left. Blake just needs to reach deep down inside and try to get out of there and switch. Locking hands, maybe? No, didn't see it. Now we got to go. We got to do something big here. Got to do something big. And he's, well, not enough time.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a final, 21-12.
Hey, good.
Kelsick comes from behind to take that one.
You know, a good match by both of them. I mean, Kelsick got a couple, caught Blake there a couple times, and that's what it boiled down to.
Major decision for Kelsick. Makes it 11-4 as a team score. Moving on to 157 pounds for the Comets, senior Luke Engebretson. And for the Blue Jays, junior Nolan Fellers coming in ranked number 2 at 150 pounds, wrestling at 157.
Get some bonus points here, Fellers. Nice double.
Fellers did get a technical fall in the Fort Dodge duel. Starts off with a takedown there. And
came off.
All that action was out of bounds. 3-1 for an escape.
I heard that knee all the way up here on the hardwood floor.
Right back in on a leg.
He's just so tough. There's a reason why he's ranked so high.
Now he's going to work some moves from on top, build up that lead, maybe try to get a tech fall early.
Yep.
He's really tough on top, has a lot of different ways he tries to work those wrists, and all of them look extremely uncomfortable.
He just wears a guy out on the bottom. He's such a tough rider. He controls the hips, controls the whole match.
He's the type of wrestler that really benefits from this new scoring because he is pushing all the time with whether the shot or the near fall. An extra near fall point goes a long way too. And
I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle defensive. It's
No.
always aggressive, always attacking.
Another takedown now, back to the center.
He's going to give neutral here.
So 13-3 is the score. Good off the whistle there by Engebretson.
There you go, caught him.
Feller's going to get the takedown.
See if we can get a tilt here.
I'm guessing the Engebretson family is a family divided today because I'm pretty sure his sister is the one wrestling for Ankeny over in Iowa City with Ankeny Wrestling Club, North Polk, Bondurant Farrar, and the two Ankeny schools are all part of that Ankeny team.
Oh, nice. Another keep what? Yeah, there you go. Get back points. We got body. We got a feet. We got one.
He waited a really long time to count that, but
yeah,
it's going to be a tech fall anyway. 19-4. Nolan is victorious. Moving the score to 16-4.
I got a forfeit. I
Yeah.
hate seeing that. I like to see
Jordan wins by forfeit. Yeah.
I love watching Jordan wrestle, and it's just too bad we didn't have anybody for him to wrestle.
So now moving on to 175 pounds, junior Sam Adams for the Comets and sophomore Chase Ryle for the Blue Jays. Adams was 13-11, mostly JV last year. Well, duck, and wow, that was quick. Wow. Chase ducks him right to his back. It was a long time to fight off your back. We'll see what Chase keeps that butcher. He does let it go, so you're going to get the 4 near fall there with the takedown, take a 7-0 lead.
Way to fight off his back, Sam. Sam's a strong kid. You know, I known Sam's dad for a lot of years, and he was a state qualifier, and we'll see how Sam progresses through the years.
Riding a little parallel.
Yeah, with this referee.
Yeah, he was quicker with the stall calls. I think you got a risk there if you aren't working out to the side.
Yeah, no matter what, you got to get to the side a little bit. You can still control a guy's hips and shoulders getting off the side.
Working to turn him a little bit here probably helps with that aesthetics. Still 40 seconds remaining in the first period here.
Yep, there you go. That'll be tough. He's got that in pretty tight.
Still 20 seconds, and that usually is the turn that does it, but Adams fights off it, so
worked out
4 more near fall.
Got time for another tilt. There you go.
Does have time to get 4, but only gets 3. So that's going to be a 14-0 lead. If it would have held him 1 more second, it would have been the tech fall, but 14-0 lead for Chase.
You know, Chase is looking really good here. You know, he had a tough match that last go around, but yeah, he's definitely working a lot. Yeah, he's definitely opening up a little bit better. He's moving a lot better against Adams here on this match.
Little duck again, yeah. Worked the first time, might as well try it again.
Yep.
Gonna try and come around behind. They're gonna go out of bounds.
Yep. I'd like to see an offensive takedown versus a defensive to finish it off.
Sometimes you play with your food a little too much kind of thing. And
yes.
Just need to end the match.
Work on your setup, you know, you just.
There you go. Toss that up there and grab the knee or something like that.
Yep, right there. That leg is there for the taking. Just needs to pull the trigger, right?
There it is.
He finally did it.
Good duck. And that's going to end it.
Yeah.
Chase is victorious 17-0 to get the tech fall. 3rd straight tech fall for the Blue Jays.
Now the man at 190 pounds from North Polk, Carter Cam for the Blue Jays.
Now going to 190 pounds. Carter Cam, a junior for the Comets, versus Liam Piggott, a junior for the Blue Jays.
And North Polk is definitely young per se, you know, as far as the wrestlers. I mean, they lost a lot of the top heavier guys this year, so they're just kind of maybe call it rebuilding. But they very well coached.
Cam's got something working here.
Yeah.
Liam needs to try to find a way to belly out, but I say that.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Okay.
Fight out of it.
Now he needs to work up and try to start building some of those points back.
Right. Yeah, get to your base.
Carter Cam was 10-12 last year, mostly JV. Piggott was 16-6. Little.
Got your elbow down. There you go.
Work back to the middle. Don't take your eyes off.
Yeah, you could shoot right away.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, never turn your back away from another wrestler. You'll get caught.
About 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. Piggott's going to need to work back in. A couple more drop steps and could get hit with the call. There you go.
Attempt a shot.
Get back up, off your knees.
Nice
Good shock. Yep. That's going to be another takedown. Cam now up 8-1.
Got short time here.
And that's going to be the end of the first period. Carter Cam 8, Liam Piggott 1.
Yeah, Carter Cam is doing a really good job on his feet, making it tough for Liam to get any action going. Yeah, stepping back, you know.
It just like I see the setup you're trying to do,
Yeah, right.
but you got to be careful with it. Now he finishes the double leg, so
Worked out. Yep.
8-4 now.
See how good he is on top here. See if he can control the man.
There you go. Work that wrist. Try and roll it under. Again, riding very parallel. Really needs to try to get some type of turn going.
A little
there.
Somewhat of a tilt there. Keep breaking back down. Let's see. He's fighting his headgear a little bit, I think.
He's got a good wrist control. He just hasn't found anything to do with it yet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the most conventional tilt I've ever seen, but
he's got one count there.
There you go.
Boy, I tell you
he
what,
might have a pin.
He got
wow.
a pin.
Wow.
Patrick.
I don't know how you pulled that one out, but it worked really well for Piggott.
Yeah. He might want to work on a little 2-on-1 in practice, or maybe work on a cradle.
So now as we move on to 215 pounds.
Cooper Moore, and I think we got...
no, that's Hockett.
Oh, is it Hockett?
But I don't think that's... Andy Hockett's going to win by forfeit, so I didn't think that was Henry Christensen getting over there.
Yeah, I was wondering. Henry went to the scale, and I don't know what was going on there, but he did get on a scale, but didn't look like he was too anxious to go get ready. So
well, and he definitely was one of those key wrestler football players for them, so he might just not quite be ready for wrestling shape yet.
And he was a transfer too from
moved
Ballard.
From Ballard, yeah.
Moved over to North Polk.
Good pickup by the Comets.
Oh my Lord, yeah, he's a good wrestler. I wish we could have watched him wrestle.
At 285 pounds now, Beckett Anderson, a freshman for the Comets, versus Cooper Moore.
Cooper with a quick takedown here.
And dangerous position, though. They're out. That's probably going to be a one escape or loss of control. Yep. And just looking at Beckett, I can tell he must be Tucker's brother. Yeah. Tucker used to play youth football over here in Bondurant.
Tucker made it to the state last year. Did really well.
Take down by Cooper. Actually, Beckett could have played youth football over here too. He's far enough away that I wouldn't have seen it. Nice though. Cooper Moore getting some back points. Get on top.
Beckett fights off his back a little bit.
It's a little dangerous for both of them maybe, but Cooper comes out on top, 9-1.
Beckett's a pretty strong young man too, so it'll be interesting to see how he does moving forward. A little high. Coop might be a
little high. Might not be as big of a deal when you're talking heavyweights versus 130s.
Cooper's got had a power half going.
He still has it. Still looking for it.
He takes it.
Now he can come off to this side. Lift that leg and drive him, and that's going to pin him.
Settle in.
10 seconds, and that's a fall for Cooper Moore.
Old Beckett, he gets a few moves underneath his belt. He might be a force to deal with getting a little older.
Now this is another good match here. Charlie Bowman, for the Comets, a junior, finished 7th last year at 106.
He's fun to watch.
Oh, Fellers went for the head and missed.
Yeah, Fellers got a tough 2 matches, right?
Tough day,
a tough day, but you know what? It's good experience. It's good to wrestle, good competition. Oh, Bowman down at the state tournament, he was very feisty, very active. As you can see right now, he's always moving. You don't see that kid ever stopping. He's always trying to score.
He's a guy who definitely was a little undersized in the previous 2 seasons. You see him now probably closer to the
maybe 106. I don't know.
He looks closer to being a regular sized 106, and that's probably going to pay off really well for him now. Looking for
just stand up. And you got to get that head. I'm sure his dad will talk to him about that. Keep that head away from that knee.
Bowman.
It's not a very tight cradle, but it was effective enough to get 4 points there near fall. Bowman up 7-0.
A lot of long arms here.
Yes. Belly down. Nothing there.
15 seconds remaining here in the first. That's going to be the end of the period. 7-0 lead.
You know, Evan fought pretty tough there because, I mean, he could easily had another 8 points off that tilt. Can't hang out against Bowman here. You got to try to get out of there as quick as you can. Bowman with a caution. Yep. Get your head up. Get your head up. There we go. Get some hand control. Keep from getting, there you go. There you go. Got hand control, got good hips underneath him. Nice job by Fellers there. Oh. Got a wizard in there, but Bowman's got his head up. Potentially, I had to watch that elbow and shoulders, boy.
That's going to get the takedown and some near fall here. Bowman just a really solid wrestler. He comes in ranked number 4 at 106 and 2A. North Polk 2A, Bondurant Farrar, and Fort Dodge are both 3A. But definitely looking to finish high on the podium this year, and just a tough wrestler all around.
Yeah, I think Bowman, I don't care what if you're 1, 2, 3A, he would do really good against all 3 classes.
4 near fall there makes it 14-1.
He's got a 2-on-1 locked up right now. Feller just needs to keep on hand fight and try to peel those hands off. Belly down, 1. That should got 2.
Yeah, if he just lets go of his grip, that's going to end this one.
He still has the grip. We'll see how long he.
So he can technically still work for a fall, but once he lets go of this grip, it's going to end it. So he's got to basically pin him in the same move.
Should be ended now.
Didn't he let go?
Yeah, I guess he got a finger.
I think he forgot he's got 2 points to award because he's not holding them anymore.
Right, yeah. He's going to let it carry out.
Maybe he didn't.
No, he didn't. I thought he had 2 fingers too, Patrick.
It sure looked like it.
But yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
So moving on to the third.
Didn't see no argument from the North Polk bench here, but get some more wrestling in.
I think Coach Stender probably is okay watching a little bit more wrestling over here. New coaching staff for the Comets. We
nice little
former Bondurant resident. I don't know why he moved. I'm going to blame his old neighbor Jasper Wilson, though, part of Bluejay Digital Crew. So it's Jasper's fault that Stender moved, I'm guessing. Bowman finishes off the tech fall. Tough opening night for Fellers, getting 2 ranked opponents. He's the only person that got to see 2 ranked ones.
Yeah.
Moving on to 113 pounds, Preston Dowd, freshman for the Comets, and Spencer Dare, freshman for the Blue Jays.
Oh, nice little low double. Came up quick, didn't spend much time on his knees, man. He popped right up and got the takedown. I say we've been working really heavy on the 2-on-1 and tilts. I think everybody's attempted to work on that tilt.
Effective if you got the wrist control for it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, got a little danger here. Got a reversal.
Okay, Dowd comes back.
That was a good reversal by Dowd. He had a lot of awareness where it was at.
Minute remaining in the first period now.
Get your head up. Got to get your head up. Hand control. Oh, wow. He just rolled. Granby rolled right out of that. That was a nice little move. Oh, picked his ankle.
Okay.
I like it. I like the action here. Oh, a little high on the.
Got him to belly out, though.
Yep.
They're probably a little undersized at 113. Does look like Dowd might be a little bigger than him, but they're doing a solid ride on top. A lot of times that's where you lose some of your advantage when you're giving up weight, is
right.
You know, trying to be a top guy and you're just not able to put as much pressure on him. But 8 seconds and see they lose him short time. 7-3.
You know, those are the ones you want back, right? You don't want to. Within 10 seconds, you'd hate to lose the kid, but you know, Dowd did a really good job of getting out of there.
So Dowd defers, Dare chooses down. This duel did start at 138 pounds, so we got just 3 more matches after this one.
It's going quick, Patrick.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a couple.
Gonna let you get to bed early tonight.
Yeah, it is getting close. Nice escape there by Spencer Dare.
Oh,
wow.
Nice
bull rushed
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Like I say, really not even a double because he was high.
Yeah, well, he just caught him on his heels, right?
Yeah.
And so he was able to get position and get a takedown.
And we're getting 3 near fall.
I'm pretty impressed by Spencer, man. He's a lot of action here. He's looking good setups.
After that escape, it's 14-4.
And Dowd's crossing his feet. You know, that's a perfect time to.
Yeah.
I
think he sees it too. He's gonna. Yep, there it was. He crossed his feet over, and Spencer goes now.
Just timed it just right, didn't he? I'm sure the coach is going to talk to him about that and make that correction.
No.
He's able to.
Dowd with the reverse. No roll through from there. No reversal yet. And Dare stays on top.
Yep.
Good scramble. Now he's going to give up the escape. 17-5, 12-point lead, 18 seconds remaining in the second. And picks the double.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tech fall for Spencer Dare, 20-5.
Yeah, Spencer Dare was just timing those feet up. Every time he put those feet together across them, he was in on them. Good job.
Making the team score 50-9. Moving on to 120 pounds, where I believe Kobe Fizer's getting a forfeit.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, that's Kobe and Jordan that we didn't get to watch in this one. But
yeah, Colby's going to have another good year. Just a solid wrestler. Like his action.
Pfizer gets a fall and a forfeit tonight. We'll move on to 126-pound senior Andrew Reed for the Comets, 24 and 22 last year. For the Blue Jays, McCain Hewitt, sophomore, got a nice win in the first match against their state qualifier.
Get heavy on the feet and get a nice whizzer in there. If you can, get your head up. Head up always wins.
Still nothing. There's going to be your 3.
Working on a tilt for Andrew here.
Got that arm extended, getting some near fall points now. Gives it up after he gets the 4 near fall.
He's just a pretty tough rider on top. He knows what he's doing, and obviously, with 22 wins, he's got a little experience over Hewitt, but
still the first period, so got some opportunities to build here.
And now you gotta decide to get out of that. Got to keep on moving, otherwise Andrew's really tough. You can't sit there. You got to be moving.
A little high now if you can slip, and he does.
Yeah, he does.
Hewitt's going to get the reversal. 17 seconds remaining in the first period.
Okay, work for a tilt. Yeah, don't give him your leg.
Get your hips up off the mat and let's stay there.
He's looking at the clock a lot.
7-2. Reed with the lead after 1.
Yeah, I'd almost go up top.
And Reed is going to decide neutral after having a little debate with the coaches. Like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Good.
I didn't know I got to decide, Coach. Way to keep your feet back. No, head up again.
Nice.
Oh, caught him. He caught him.
There it is.
He's tight. He was pinned.
He's got plenty of time.
He's pinned.
And that's going to be a fall for McCain Hewitt.
Wow, McCain.
Get your head up, he says.
Holy cow. He knows something that I don't know. This is a new way of wrestling. He had a good wizard in, nice and tight, so he was able to overcome that. And Andrew's hips just got away from him. And
moving on to 132 pounds, freshman Cale Cotter for the Comets and junior Jaron Gilgy for the Blue Jays. Gilgy wrestled nice and aggressively in his first match. That was a long time ago because he started off the last duel.
He has plenty of rest.
5:30 and all the way then until 8:10 to start the second one.
Shouldn't be tired.
This will be our last bout of the night. Then we'll have wrestler of the meet coming up.
Nice takedown.
It's going to be out of bounds with the 3.
Way to finish off the edge of the mat. Didn't sit around on his knees. He cuts him loose. Cale's in there pretty tight.
Oh, nice trip from Cotter.
Nice trip. He's got her go belly down if you can.
Got through. Okay. Maybe a 4-point near fall, so Cotter's going to take a 8-3 lead.
Yeah, way to peel that arm. Peel the hand again. He's got that leg in there pretty tight.
Cotter's another kid that had few podium finishes coming up through the youth circuit at AU, and you're seeing a little bit of that here. Definitely has some offense to create. Gilgy's still trying to get that ankle out and might be able to slip. Oh,
a lot of times if you just post his left foot on the ground, a lot of times you can kind of snake out of that.
It's a
lot easier up here.
All right, get you one.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I like to see a 1 there. That's right.
As it stands, it's going to be 8-3 Cotter after 1.
Chooses down.
Gilgy chooses down, yep. Start the second. It's one of those where it's way easier to tell that you need to just let go of the guy.
Right.
Because we can see the clock and he can't.
Yeah, that's right. Gotta go. Keep going. He almost got slithered out of there. Get that right arm out of there. Get the right arm out and back out. Oh, peel it. There you go. Gotta peel. Boy.
Coming up.
There you go. Got a reversal.
Okay. So 8-5 now.
Good match by both kids. Nice attempt to switch, a little high.
Trying to get a leg in here.
Work power half here. Got the leg in, you got him flattened out. If you can try to do a power half. No. There you go. Now.
You got him real flat.
Yep. Now look at the other side. A lot of times, these younger kids, they have a hard time switching from one side. They're used to, I'm just going to commit to this side, not bounce to the other where it's open.
He's trying to use his leverage to see if he can't turn him just by throwing his hips, but he doesn't have enough momentum to,
and he needs a
to get his
crossface
back
at the same time if he could throw that leg over.
Yeah, it's almost like he's trying to get the hips thrown and then going for the crossface. Really needs to go at the same time. 20 seconds remaining. But it's a real nice ride, but really hoping to get some points out of this still.
Well, he's trying.
8 seconds.
Now throw it hard.
I think we're going to finish just like this. So it's the end of the second period now.
Going to come right down the wire, I think.
5-8. And Cotter's going to get a choice to tie his shoe. That was not a choice. That was directed by the official. Then he will get a choice on where he wants to start this period.
The coaches, one's going down, one's going neutral. Got Cotter all confused.
Ends up choosing down. Again, Gilgy had a real nice ride that last period, but needs to create some points out of it if he wants to get this match. And
crossface. There's
up.
Yeah, he's getting too high. We'll see what kind of scramble we can make out of this. Maybe a stalemate.
He got his hips back off the mat. That's a good start. I'm not
sure what that is.
If we have anything here, but there it is. Oh wow!
We got an arm cradle. Not a conventional.
Oh, why don't we count that? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we should.
You missed at least a 2 count.
Yeah. That's what I had too. At this point, you just keep on trying to get him tilted if you can. We need to.
Maybe he can walk over that head the way he is now, but it's a little, I don't know.
Crossface.
A little abnormal to do that. There you go. Crossface hard. Crossface hard. Oh. Now scoot. Scoot your hips back.
Extend your leg. There you
count. Oh, well, that was probably only one count.
That was one count. Oh,
but now, there you go.
Gonna work a cradle. Keep driving it. Don't give up on it. Only got 40 seconds left. And now we're going to cut him. Now you got to attack. There you go. Get him out of bounds. Reset. There you go. He's out.
9-5, 25 seconds now. You got to be ready to go right on that whistle. Yeah.
There you go.
You have to really take him right to his back because
got to try to get a quick tilt.
Yeah.
And run out of time here.
Cotter's going to come away victorious on this. Gilkey's come back, not quite able to get there. 9-8.
Good match though.
Yep.
Both of them should be happy how tough they wrestled.
Blue Jays are going to win this duel 16-12 to sweep the night. Again, we want to thank our sponsor for tonight's stream, Tyler Coe, a family law and divorce attorney at Denton's Davis Brown Law Firm in Des Moines. He helps Central Iowa parents with divorce, child support, custody modification, spousal support, paternity, and more. Tyler's clients praise his transparency, accessible approach, and expertise in navigating high-conflict situations. Thank you, Tyler, for being a part of this Blue Jay Digital broadcast. We also will have our Wrestler of the Meet. I think there's probably a few to go with. To me, when we're having a duel, you probably got to talk about people that had 2 wins. Unfortunately for Jordan and Kobe, one of those was a forfeit, so I'm taking them out of it already. I think, Fellers, I expect 2 wins out of him every time. I think you got to look at maybe McCain Hewitt had 2 falls, and I'm not sure I was expecting that. Colton Carpenter had a fall and a tech fall, and then Liam Piggott had 2 falls.
I tell you what, I like Carpenter.
Yeah.
I mean, he wrestled. I mean, all those kids did a really good job. But me, I like Carpenter. But obviously, I'm just a guest here.
We can go with Colton Carpenter. Colton Carpenter, Vision Bank Wrestler of the Meet. Vision Bank, see what we can do for you tonight. That was a sweep for the Blue Jays over a ranked Fort Dodge team and North Polk, conference foe. And the Blue Jays will go down to over to Iowa City for the Dan Gable Donnybrook. You can follow that along on Track Wrestling. But tonight, for us, that's going to do it. Go Blue Jays, and good night.
Good night.